Hi LEGO fans! It's Tuesday the 23rd of December and we're about to witness a tremendously tense tooth and nail Tuesday tussle. We're down to penultimate presents, second to last loot, and nearly final finds. Just one day remains until Christmas Eve and the battle for second place is absolutely nail-biting. With only 2 sets of doors to go in the battle for Advent Calendar of the Year 2025, Frozen is stuck in last place with 65 points, followed by Friends in 5th with 69 dudes. In 4th place with an 8-point advantage and 77 is LEGO City, and then in 3rd with 85 points is debut calendar Minecraft. Star Wars is holding on to 2nd place with 87 points, and with a massive 14-point lead in 1st, it's LEGO Harry Potter. With just 12 gifts between us and the big red guy, every single point matters. So let's tear open those day 23 doors and see what penultimate presents await. We're kicking off our terrific Tuesday with the boy what gone done lived, Harry Potter. Let's see what we have behind door number 23. We've got to be running out of minifigures by now. It's obviously Christmas Eve tomorrow. I expect that we'll get something good from all of the calendars tomorrow. In fact, I demand that we get something good from all of the calendars tomorrow, but day 23 it is. Let's pop this open and, alright, hopefully our last googly-eyed creature. This is, I don't know whether this is going to stand up at all. We got a googly-eyed Mandrake, which is certainly eclectic, shall we say. I don't know whether that's the kind of gift I'm expecting from day 23, but it's certainly wizarding themed, it's certainly kooky, and it's got some interesting elements. So let's put this Mandrake together, and you might want to grab your earmuffs. And so from LEGO Harry Potter, we have a delightfully disturbing Brick-Built Mandrake. A mandrake, or mandragora, is one of those crazy plants that screams when you drag it out of the soil. The most frustrating thing about this gift is that it doesn't stand up on its own. Instead of feet, it has roots, and they don't create a stable base. There aren't even any exposed studs you can use to attach it to something. A good workaround is to remove the roots. This'll make my life a little easier. Now I was going to tell you a joke about a girl who only eats plants. You've probably never heard of her before. Speaking of plants, I planted the wrong flowers in my garden. Oopsie daisies. What do you call a mandrake that's good at math? A square root. The mandrake captures the same googly-eyed aesthetic as the other magical creatures we've received in this calendar. Representing the leafy part of the mandrake, we have a large leafy element and the top of a carrot. By leafy element, I mean a large X. I wouldn't call the face cute, but it certainly has one up on a real mandrake. Often LEGO doubles up with quarter circle tiles, so it's nice to see a full half tile. For arms, LEGO has used the same stem elements they used for the feet. Usually you would see something like this tipped with flowers. Down at the bottom we have a couple of studs with holes, and that brings us full circle to an effective pair of roots. When you get over the considerable inconvenience of not being able to stand this up, it's quite a charming little gift. With Harry rooting for a win, will the lack of exclusive parts hurt this gift, or will we see it leafing the others in the dust? I think we should go and pay a visit to the Heart Lake City Mafia. So a rather interesting gift from the boy wizard. Let's see if the LEGO friends can do something similarly, not terrible. Let's punch this open, and what do we have inside? Well, that is terrible. That is absolutely terrible. Yeah, friends, default position. When in doubt, just throw in a bunch of gifts. I presume we've got one here for each one of the LEGO friends, and actually, they might be colour coordinated, which is kind of nice if you're into that sort of thing. But will these gifts earn any points? Let's put them together and we shall give them some judging. And so from LEGO Friends we have a collection of 5 brick-built Christmas presents. Last Christmas my wife asked me what I wanted. I told her I wanted something that goes from 0 to 200 in seconds. Got a set of stupid bathroom scales. Speaking of gifts, I took a hostess gift to Thanksgiving last month. I honestly thought they would have been more impressed by a dozen Twinkies. Now I'm not usually thrilled to see a bunch of brick-built gifts inside an advent calendar, but I will say that it is nice to have one for each of the 5 mini dolls. I was going to go off on some tangent saying these are all colour-coded, but they're not. There's a green and white one with pink bow, I think this is some kind of coral colour, and my favourite is the big round purple one. We also have a small present in teal, and then a pink and white gift with yellow bow. I'm genuinely surprised that these aren't colour matched to the LEGO Friends pyjamas. That would have been a really nice detail. The gift is colourful, it's festive, and we've got a bunch of parts. But is it exciting? Will these festive gifts be presented with a few points, or are the LEGO friends just wrapping up the season with disappointment? Let's go check out the joy of joy that is Arendelle. So after that disappointing gift from LEGO friends, we are moving on to Frozen, or should we say, given their totally abysmal scoreline, thawed. Let's bust open door number 23 and see if we can hopefully recoup some good stuff from them. And I think I'm going to call that an ice fountain. It is actually quite a nice thing. I do like that kind of frozen fractal element. You see what I did there? And then we've got plenty of trans blue to make a fountain, which is presumably going to be frozen. So not bad, not bad. Let's put this together and we'll see if it cascades into a few points. And so from the Frozen calendar, we have what I've seen described online as an ice crystal tree. Personally, I think this looks more like a fountain. It reminds me of the time I drank from the fountain of youth. I got terrible acne. Like many people, I always feel bad kicking dropped ice cubes under the refrigerator. I remind myself it'll all soon be water under the fridge. The fountain has sturdy foundations thanks to a 2x2 light blue jumper plate. Sandwiched between the layers, we have this delightful light trans blue frozen fractal element. From there it's built up with dishes and cones, and then on top a light trans blue crystal element. It's certainly an attractive looking gift. In fact, probably one of the best looking gifts we've gotten from Frozen all season. I like how it reflects the light, and it's definitely on theme for the Frozen calendar. But is Frozen's penultimate gift too little too late? Can this ice fountain fling Frozen out of last place, or will they just have to accept their fate? Let's go see if City has what it takes to generate the wow factor today. Next up we got LEGO City, and I'm excited to see what lies behind door 23. Let's bust this open and okay, we got some kind of, I would say sleigh. It looks more like a skidoo. Festive colours. I can't think for the life of me who might ride a sleigh like this, or what LEGO City might gift to us tomorrow. Yeah. It's the worst kept secret in the world. Okay, so we got a sleigh. I don't know whether they're going to be slaying it in the scoring, but we shall find out momentarily. And so from LEGO City, they're clearly out to slay the competition today. We have a brick-built sleigh in festive gold, green and red. I hear Santa just traded his in for a truck. It's a Sleigh wheeler. The last straw was when he had problems with the sleigh's guidance system last year. He left the reins down in Africa. Santa's sleigh glides on a pair of pearl gold handle elements. Holding those together we have a dark green 2x4 plate, and then the seat is made up of red LEGO elements. I wonder who's going to sit there. I'm not sure if these are meant to be handlebars, or if this stretches out to attach to something or someone. As it's day 23, it's getting a bit unlikely. Like the other gifts, this ticks the boxes for theming, delightful colours, and festivity. Counting against it, it's not exactly original, and there's nothing in here you shouldn't be able to find in a good parts collection. Will this sleigh dash City up the leaderboard, or are they likely to get stuck in a snowdrift today? Let's head off to a galaxy far, far away and see what's in the Droidsmith's workshop. So after that gift, which reminds me of my favourite festive band, Sleigh, we are moving on to Star Wars and our penultimate door for the year. Let's see what we have. And what on earth is that? Alright, we've got a connection point, so this is going to connect to all of the other guff that we're not going to connect it to. And then, is that literally a trash can? It does look like it. We've got arms there, and it's clearly showing we should be throwing them in the can. You know what? I think this is the Droidsmith Workshop trash can. Now, if that's a trash gift, I've never seen a trashier gift than a trash can. Where's the festivity in that? Oh, the humanity. Let's put this together and we shall try and figure out whether it deserves a few points. And so from LEGO Star Wars, we have what seems to be quite literally a trash can. What a load of rubbish. I found an oversized belt in the trash can once. What a waste. In times gone by, I used to have a job as a trash collector. Absolutely no training, I had to pick things up as I went along. Now they say one man's trash is another man's treasure. Probably not the best way to start when breaking it to your kid that they were adopted. Babu Frick's penultimate gift is built on a 2x4 grey plate. On the left we have a connection point indicating this is part of a multi-day gift. Indicating that this ordeal may finally be over, we do not have a connection point on the other side. Clipped to the front, we have a silver shovel. I'm not sure that's going to help Star Wars dig themselves out of this hole. I like the dark tan elements, but these are definitely more form than function. The elephant in the room that we must address is that Star Wars has given us a trash can on the day before Christmas Eve. I refuse to believe it. Discarded in the trash can, we find a couple of droid arms. Now of course I don't want to seem ungrateful, but this is trashier than my ex-girlfriend. With only a 2-point lead over Minecraft, has Star Wars canned their chances of staying in second place? I think the moment of reckoning is about to come. And so we reach our final calendar for the penultimate day of Advent. We are finishing up with Minecraft, and let's see what we've got today. Being mined from the depths of door number 23, we have... I have no idea what this is meant to be. That is interesting, that tile. Never seen one of those designs before. There's clearly a flame there, so we've got a candle. Some kind of almost mushroom-like tile. I have no idea what this is meant to be. So let's put it together. I might do a quick Google search to see if other people have got an idea, and then we shall award it, or maybe not, some points. And so our final gift on this marvellous Christmas Eve is a table with candle and cake. Apparently Sylvester Stallone just launched a new range of cakes, best thing since sliced bread. Unfortunately we didn't get Christmas cake last year, it was stolen. The first thing I notice about this gift is that it has a 4x4 base. That seems to be a common theme for many of these builds. We then have a table, presumably not for crafting this time. On top we find either a candle or oil burning lamp, and then this unusual printed tile. It's not rare and appears in about 7 sets. Apparently this is meant to represent cake. In Minecraft, cakes are valuable food items which can be eaten slice by slice. Torches, presumably what this is, are essential for lighting and preventing hostile mob spawns. With food and protection, this is the perfect place for a player to take a break. The only thing I don't understand is why there's a 2x2 jumper plate underneath the table. Maybe it's just there to bind these two 2x4 plates together. I don't think this is a great gift by any stretch, but it is on theme, and I kinda like that printed element. The big question is, with these two calendars battling for second place supremacy, has either done enough today to creep closer to Harry Potter? I think it's time to find out. And so we have all 6 terrifically tense Tuesday treasures from behind door number 23 of every LEGO Advent Calendar. From the Boy What Gone Unlived we got a Brick-Built Mandrake, Friends gave us 5 festive packages, and Frozen played it cool with an ice fountain. City slid in with a colourful festive sleigh, and then Star Wars literally dumped a trash can on us. Finally from Minecraft, we got a table with cake and torch. But which one of these penultimate presents deserves a ride on Santa's sleigh, and which needs to get dumped into Star Wars' trash can? Let's award some points! In last place, taking home the point of shame for LEGO Friends are the Christmas gifts. Cute, but basically Advent Calendar filler. 5th place and 2 points goes to LEGO City for the festive sleigh. It's a good gift, well executed and festive, but a little predictable. 4th place and 3 points goes to Star Wars for the trash can. Nuff said. Minecraft takes 3rd place and 4 points for the table with cake and torch. I can hear the cogs turning as you guys work out the math. 2nd place and 5 points goes to Frozen for the ice fountain. It's a decent gift on a mediocre day and only just missed out on top spot. That means in 1st place, earning 6 points for the Boy Wizard, we have the Brick-Built Mandrake. While its inability to stand up is annoying, it's original, on theme, and well built. Now which one of these gifts is worthy of a festive bonus point? The sleigh is overtly Christmas, the gifts from LEGO Friends scream Christmas morning, and that's about it. Despite getting the point of shame, LEGO Friends swoops in and takes the festive bonus point. Now of course the big question, do you agree with today's scores? Should I be tossed headfirst into the trash can for dissing Babby Frick's workshop? Or maybe I deserve to venture a little too close to Minecraft's torch for not giving this iconic gift the credit it deserves? As always, please do share your thoughts and opinions in the comments. I do read them all, and I respond to as many as I possibly can. This is also your last chance to appeal for mercy for your favourite Advent Calendar. Now we get down to hard tacks. How have today's scores affected the spreadsheet of truth and the race for Advent Calendar of the Year 2025? Despite a good day, in last place with 70 points is Frozen. In 5th place with the narrowest of margins and 71 points are the LEGO Friends. Sitting in 4th with 79 is LEGO City, and remaining in 3rd place with 89 points is Minecraft. That means Star Wars holds on to 2nd place with a 1 point advantage and 90 points. but mathematically unbeatable unless Dumbledore sweeps in tomorrow with some bonus points. In first place with 107, it's LEGO Harry Potter. Now, if you've seen these videos before, you will know that Christmas Eve usually brings a few surprises. We've got a battle for bottom place with Frozen and Friends, and Minecraft and Star Wars duking it out for second. And don't you get too complacent, Harry Potter. I will of course be back bright and early on Christmas Eve with every door number 24 of every LEGO Advent Calendar. So until tomorrow, thanks a million for checking out the video, stay safe, and I'll see you on Christmas Eve!